Hello traders, welcome back to another weekly analysis video of the gold. In this video, we're gonna discuss about weekly perspective in the chart of the gold. Uh, so before starting our analysis video, I want to request all the new viewers, if you are new into these channels, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment so that I can take your comments and cover your answers, cover your questions in upcoming videos. So let's move into our analysis video. S- so as you can see in the weekly time frame, this is our strong demand area. So it's basically start from 4,244 and 4,515. So this is our demand area in a weekly perspective. So when the market break above this exact demand zone, market create an all-time high and eventually come back to retest the exact same zone and try to push and create a new all-time high. But unfortunately, due to geopolitical uncertainty and the strong strong economic data for the dollars, due to those reasons, market could not break above and eventually reject from exact same zone in a smaller time frame, which is 4 hours. So I'm gonna show you the exact rejection zone in a 4 hours time frame. So let me explain all the reasons what we are expecting from the market or why the market is trying to take a support in this exact zone. So okay, so after rejecting the market, after market reject from the exact 4 hour zone, a market eventually try to break below this exact demand zone and eventually come in this exact area. Now, when the market enter into our demand area, market could not sustain in this zone and eventually sweep the liquidity and close above this zone. And after sweeping the liquidity, what we can expect from the market is simply to create a new higher high. So market tried to create a higher high, but unfortunately, unfortunately there was not enough liquidity in the market. So market again tried to come back down and uh, take a support in this exact zone or retest the exact zone. Now after taking support or taking or doing the after retest, what we can expect from the market is to push towards new higher high or break the support and close below the demand area. So if market break the support or demand area, then what we can expect from the market is now market will eventually be in a very strong, maybe for a longer time of period. So if market uh, close below 4,248 in a weekly time frame, then we will see the bearish momentum in the market. Or if market could not break this zone and uh, coming Monday, if market show the bullish momentum and try to give us increase in this zone, then we will look forward for buying. Why? Because this is our demand zone in a weekly time frame. Okay, so for accurate and for precise entry, let's jump into the smaller time frame. So let me draw the line in this exact resistance area so that it's going to be easy for us to look what market was doing in a smaller time frame. So we're gonna see the chart in 4 hour time frame now. Uh, Okay, so guys, as you can see, this was our exact zone, which I told you market tried to create a new all-time high, but could not break above because as you can see, when the market was rejecting from this zone, market created a small no demand area. Yes, where market eventually closed below that no demand candle and sweep come back to our this exact support zone or demand zone and try to create a new higher high and eventually went to our exact no demand candle and show the rejection and market done the rejection from exact zone and eventually come back down to take a support. Now as you can see, market try to create a head and shoulders pattern as well, or you can say QML pattern as well, and eventually push towards higher high, but due to insufficient amount of liquidity, market could not create a structure what it was supposed to create. So now that's why market come back down to exact another support zone. You can see this is our 4 hour support zone. Market come back and tap that exact area and reject from that zone. Now what we can expect from the market, uh, after rejecting from this exact support area, what we can expect from the market is to break these resistance zones, which already market sweep this liquidity from this area. Yes, you can see market already sweep the liquidity, and I think the market uh, still market does not have enough liquidity push towards upside. So we might see a bit of haunting, a bit of slow market in this zone. Or if market can give us clear closure above 4582, yes, let me draw another line there. If market can give us a closure above this area in 4 hour time frame, then that would give us further confirmation for bullish side. Yes, so um, this is the scenario in 4 hour time frame. Only if the market gonna give us a closure, clear closure above this area in 4 hour time frame or in a 1 hour time frame, then only we're gonna look for the buying sides, or we're gonna take the positions and hold for a long period of time. And if market could not give us a closure above this area in any 1 hour or in a 4 hour time frame, then we will not take any buy position uh, according to the 4 hour time frame. Yes. And if market come back down and break this low, then what we can expect from the market is that the market will start its bearish momentum, maybe for a long period of times, maybe for 4 5 years now from now. Yes. So this is a long scenario, guys. So we will not expect anything from the market. So what we're gonna simply expect from the market is to either close towards our close above the resistance area or break the support and close below. Only on those scenario, then we're gonna get the confirmation for the buying or selling side. So let's move into the smaller time frame, which is 1 hour now. Okay, in exact 1 hour, market is in our support zone. Look, after sweeping the liquidity and after taking support in our 4 hour support zone, market reject from this exact zone and sweep this liquidity, try to close above, but due to inefficient amount of the liquidity, market could not break above and eventually reject from that exact resistance area and trying to take a support in these zones. So let me draw the lines there so we can see this is our EMSS. Yes, this is the exact zone where the market is shift from uh, sell side to buy side. So this is the exact zone. Let me draw it clearly. This is our market structure and this is our breakup structure. So okay, let me explain couple of things here. Yes, whenever market is either changing its character from sell side to buy side or the buy side to sell side, eventually what we're gonna expect from the market is to come back and tap or retest that exact zone where you can see this is EMF, this is market structure shifting zone. Market did not come and retest and eventually broke the structure and shift its momentum from sell side to buy side. And after breaking the structure as well, market tried to come back and retest the zone, but due to the excessive amount of volume, market could not come back down and eventually went up to our resistance area and tried to reject from that zone. Now, after reaching the resistance area and rejecting from the zone, what we're gonna expect from the market is to come back and tap into this first support zone. Look, this is our support area. If market gonna break below this zone, then we will expect market will come further down towards 4460.942 area, and eventually if market wants to take a more liquidity, then they might come back down to this exact demand candle. Look, we got our small demand candle, 1 hour demand candle here. So this is all our buying zone in 1 hour time frame. So um, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna observe the market how they're gonna react in those specific zone. So in hourly time frame, I'm still looking for the buy. So what I gonna expect from the market is come back into this my first support zone give us any entry module, maybe two candle rejections, or maybe the SBD module. We got 10 or 11 SBD modules. I hope if you are my student, then you know about the SBT modules or my simple principle in this market. So if market gonna give us any entry module in this zone, we will take our first scalping position from from this area. Or if market give us a deeper pullback towards its breakup structure or towards its demand candle, or you can say the support area, or maybe the market structure shifting area. If market give us the pullback to deeper pullback to any of these zone, we will still be looking for the buying sides. So I think you guys are confused, so let me explain it again. So this will be our first buying area, which basically start from 4490.201. Yes, this is our first buying zone. Second buying zone is 4459.073. So this is our breakup structure zone. So this will be the retest of the market. Why? Because markets shift from sell side to buy side and break its structure and change its character from these exact areas. Yes. So this will be our second buying zone. Always, if you see it in a history, market always try to come back and tap the exact zone of the structure, yes, which is this, and this will be our third buying zone. I will be observing the market in those exact areas. So mm, these are the area in hourly time frame for buyers. So for the sellers, I hope you had a position from this exact resistance area, because this was the resistance area, and sellers should be active in this zone with a minimum stop loss of 50 to 60 pips from this zone. Yes, I hope sellers are there. So I would not recommend any sellers to take any selling position from this zone, because the market has already rejected, and it's nearly in our support or in a buying zone. So sellers, please try to stay away from the market unless market did not break this low. So until and unless market is above this support, then we will look for buying. Yes. So this is hourly perspective. Let me see any what I can see in a 15 minutes. Okay, so in a 15 minutes time frame, still the same thing. So this will be our first buying zone, which is 4490, and this is breakup structure point. As you can see, small demand candle in 15 minutes as well. So let me draw the box there. So this is our exact small demand zone in a 15 minutes as well. So I would consider this as a strong zone for the buyers. Yes, this is our first buying area. This is our second buying area. This will be our third buying area. So if market break below our third buying area, then we will wait and mm, look for the market how they're going to react in this market structure shifting point. Yes, so this is the exact area where the market was uh, s- shifting from sell side to buy side. So this is my perspective on the chart of the gold for upcoming weeks. So if market come back or if market break above this zone, then simply what we're gonna do is wait for market to break above this zone. Yes, let me draw the line there. So so I'll draw the line. So this is our first buying zone, this is our second buying zone, this is our third buying area. Yes, this is our first scenario. And if market did not come below and test any of this area and break above this resistance, yes, and give us a closer in 1 hour or in a 4 hour time frame, then what you're going to expect from the market is to come back and retest this resistance zone and eventually reject from this area and create a new higher high like this. So today markets sorry, Monday opening market is very crucial, so let's see how they're going to open the market. So uh, as I already told you, hurry up and join my Telegram group. I will be explaining all the market scenario and all the entry labels, what we are expecting from the markets. So that's it from that's it for this week, and this is my perspective, guys. So if you have any questions, Drop your questions in the comment box. I will explain and try to cover all your queries in upcoming videos. And finally, as usual, market is reactive, not predictive. So stop predicting a market and start reading the chart or start joining the course and make yourself educated about the market. And that's it for this week. And I'm gonna see you guys on my live as well. So don't forget to join my TikTok or a Telegram group. So I'll drop the link below in the description box. And see you guys on next analysis video.